You want to hear the biggest shortcut to personal development, to changing your life and finding the happiness you deserve? Most people in the personal development space emphasize how it's about pushing yourself, working really hard. You gotta do the work. When really it's the opposite. After struggling for many years with anxiety and panic attacks and stress, just being overwhelmed by things, self-worth issues, doubts, overwhelmed by fear, I could tell you the opposite is true. So today in this video, I'm going to share with you why that common advice is wrong and give you logical reasons to start thinking and believing differently so that you can see way faster, way more efficient progress in the personal development that you're looking for. By the way, my name is Chris. I teach emotional mastery. This channel is about giving you the emotional education that we never got growing up, teaching you about the heart, the mind, and how to connect the two. That is the secret to anything. I've worked with many people with all kinds of issues, whether it's anxiety or depression or feeling like they don't belong or having self-worth or self-love issues, whether it's people who are looking for a better life, more money, love, just more self-confidence or happiness. It all comes down to just understanding your emotions differently. That's all it is. That's the secret, but everyone overlooks it. Nobody talks about it, which is why I wanted to do videos like this, why I wanted to make a channel like this. So the main advice that people give in self-improvement, self-help, that category of content or books or all media, it's about pushing yourself. It's about getting yourself to do things you don't want to do. It's about, it makes it seem very intimidating and very much like you're doing something wrong and you need to change. You need to change how you're doing things. But if you've done that before and you've not noticed much improvement, then you know that that can't be it. In fact, telling someone that they need to do something really different and that they need to push themselves in ways that they're uncomfortable with is actually the opposite of helpful advice. Part of me wants to just give you a reminder right now that there's a different approach that you can use. You can do things a little differently. And let me put it this way. Think of instead of thinking it's like, oh, there's work, I gotta do the work, to get better, to improve myself, to grow. Think of it like the work is actually playing more. The work is relaxing more. The work is going easy on yourself more. The work is doing what makes you happy more. The work is enjoying your life and allowing yourself to enjoy your life more. That's the work. And if you start seeing the work like that instead of whatever it is that people are saying the work should be, you'll notice that it logically helps you. Because when you play more, or relax more, or enjoy more, or go easy on yourself more, you're putting yourself in a good mental, emotional space. And when you're in a good mental, emotional space, guess what happens? The clarity that you want in any area can come more easily to you. It could just pop into your head. Things just make more sense the more time you do that. You also just get better ideas. You have more energy to do things. The energy that you're carrying with you makes positive impacts on people around you. There's so many logical benefits of being in good headspaces. So to me, rather than action steps, do this, don't do this, you gotta, wake up at 5 a.m. every day and do a cold plunge and meditate for 3 hours, eat only healthy foods, unprocessed, whole foods. It's like, listen, that stuff is great. Do whatever you're called to do. But I have discovered that if the emphasis is not on the specific actions, it's on the headspace you're in. If you just get yourself into a good headspace, everything else can be figured out the more you do that. So allow yourself to prioritize your headspaces, your good headspaces. Not to say you can't be in bad moods. We're all going to stumble. But the more you do this, the more answers you're going to get, the more solutions you're going to see, the more clarity you're going to have, the more insights are going to come to you. That's what you're looking for. Prioritize the headspaces over anything else, and then watch as everything starts to click into place. Now, there is an element of what I guess someone could call work. I put that in quotes, which is changing your thinking. Because again, this is kind of a two-part thing. It's kind of a heart and a head thing. It's kind of how I look at everything. It makes just things simple. What I've just described to you, which is resting more, relaxing more, playing more, enjoying more. That's a heart. That's a following your heart. What do I want to do right now? And then allowing yourself to do that. That's what that is. But there's a mind piece too. And the mind piece is, as you're going about your journey throughout your day, you're going to have naturally negative thoughts pop up. I can't do this. This is too much. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not experienced enough. Nobody cares. Nobody likes me. I don't belong. I need to be XYZ. I need to be skinnier. I need to be better. Whatever those self-criticisms or negative thoughts that come up, you want to change those. You want to shift those. And there are ways to do that. My favorite is using what I call replacement thoughts, which is finding new ways to look at situations or to look at yourself that feel good and make sense to you, and purposely, intentionally repeating those things, finding something that works for you, and then repeating that to yourself. Now that takes practice, but it's not hard and it's not work. It's not, the most work that I ever do when I'm working with someone or with just myself, the most work that I do is I catch myself thinking something negative and I stop myself and I just remind myself of a replacement thought that I have on that topic, or I seek out a good replacement thought for that topic. I'm at a crossroads here. I don't know whether to go left or right. I guess I'll go right. That's the work. The work does not require me, the way that I practice personal development, personal growth, that I've seen so much come from. And I'm talking like I mentioned this stuff, and sometimes it sounds like, what good is that going to do? Oh yeah, just change your thinking, whatever. But it truly has changed my entire life. It has set me free. I am the happiest that I've ever been. I am enjoying my life in every way I can. I am confident more than I've ever been. I've manifested really cool results. I'm doing really cool things. I'm helping people transform. I'm the most fulfilled I've ever been. I have the most inner peace I've ever had. I've helped other people find their dreams and their goals, whether it's financial or jobs or finding love or starting businesses or finding acting work. or just even finding a sense of peace and happiness themselves. This works for all of that. It's just a head and a mind thing. But again, like to go back to my point, all it is, the work is enjoying yourself more, playing more, and allowing yourself to have more fun and more rest. And that's the heart piece. And then the work for the mental piece, the mind piece, is about changing how you think, which if you're not sure exactly how to do that, I go in way more detail in a different video. I'll put the link in the description in case you want to see it. That's it. And by the way, that work, both of those things don't take, they're not time consuming. It's not like physical work. I don't even ask people to like physically do anything. I never ask people to write things down or to, like do physical activities. Those are great, but I let people decide what their heart wants to do in terms of physical activities, whether it's like working out or meditating or, whatever it is, journaling or whatever it is they want to do. All that's great. The work that I ask people to do, I hit a dead end, so I did choose, well, it wasn't the wrong way. It was just a way that was shorter than the other way. The work doesn't take time to do. It literally, and it doesn't take, I can do the work standing. I could stop right now. This is how I would do the work. I just thought of a negative thing. Let's say I just thought of like, I suck. I'm not good enough. Okay. I would stop myself like this. And my replacement thought for that is, I'm doing the best I can and I'm making progress and I'm learning. That's a good one. I'm learning. So instead of saying I suck, I could say I'm learning. And then I would just stop myself right now. I'd just stop and I would say, I'm learning. It's okay. I'm learning. And then I'll just sit in the feeling of that for like 15, 30 seconds, maybe a minute. Just sit in it. I could do it standing up. I could do it sitting down. I could do it laying down. I could do it while I'm driving. I just sit in the feeling of it. And then I move on. And then if that thought comes in again that I suck, I just stop myself. I could do it right now while I'm walking. And I could say, that's okay. I'm learning. I'm getting better. I'm seeing improvements. I love myself. I care about myself. I just want to do what makes me happy. There's so many things that you can say to yourself. Whatever fits you best, whatever fits your heart best, whatever resonates with you most, that's what you want to use. That's the work. Okay, so when you hear other people saying, you've got to do the work, you got to do the work, they put so much urgency on it. There really isn't that. And when you go take an easier approach, a lighter approach, a more natural, organic approach, everything can unlock for you way faster than you think. I've seen so much improvement from so many people within literally a week or two of doing this. So try it out. Allow the work to be play. Play is not work. Rest is not work. Hi. Enjoying your life is not work. Doing fun things is not work. Yet that's the work. When you see the work like that, everything can become easier and your personal development goes through the roof. Why? Because you're yourself. When you're doing those things, you're in touch with the real you. When you're following your heart, doing what makes you happy, doing what you enjoy, resting, relaxing, enjoying, having fun, playing more. That's you being in touch with you. So not only do you automatically make progress in that development, but also the headspaces that you put yourself in when you're in those, doing those things, allows you to see everything in a more clear way over time. The more you do it, the more clarity you see. So it's sort of a progressive thing. If you've, tried what other people have said, which is, I don't know, other people say the work is so many different things. That can just take you, think about like doing an activity. I don't care what the activity is. If you're in a bad mood or a negative headspace or think that you need to be fixed, or it's not that. You don't need to be fixed. You're not broken. You just want to be more in touch with yourself, because your real self is beautiful. It's whole. It's full. It's good. So it's just getting in touch with that, and doing things that I mentioned in this video is doing that. So hopefully you found this helpful. Don't think personal development is work. It's not. And if you're thinking it's work and it feels like work, it's going to work against you and not get you the kind of results you're looking for. Play, enjoy, have fun, relax, and shift your negative thinking with some practice. It's practice, but it's not work. I think that's it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Thank you so much if you did. And thank you if you didn't. Thank you for watching either way. Feel free to do this as a self-practice. Just play more, enjoy more, relax more. And when you do it, tell yourself, I'm doing this because I know it's good for me. And I'm doing this because I know I'm in good headspaces when I do this. And check out my other videos so that you can start changing your negative thoughts and beliefs. That's a big one too. Not hard, just practice. Not work, just conscious practice. And if you want help with this, I offer coaching, link below. But you can absolutely do this on your own, and you should. And when you do, tell me in the comments how that experience goes. What do you notice if you just do this, what the things I'm saying in this video, a little bit more every day, starting right now? What do you notice? Keep in touch. Let me know. All right, thank you guys. I love you. I appreciate you. And I will see you in the next one.